General works is the name to describe the additional items required to get the site ready for construction. General works items are not included in the base price of your dwelling, as the cost to complete these items varies from one site to the next. To get an accurate estimate of your general works, you need to have a current contour survey of your site. In the event the site has clay, limestone or trees, you will also need an engineer's site report. There are too many general works items to list, and many of them are not relevant to all sites. However, I will go through the main items that will affect most projects. Earthworks on a flat sandy site are generally simple and not very expensive. The variables that will affect the cost of the earthworks are as follows: block slope, clay sites, limestone sites, sites containing deciduous root matter. Access track is often required when you are building behind another dwelling. When delivery trucks drop off materials, they need clear access to the site. Crushed limestone is used to form the access track. Dwelling set out is required on sites when the builder is constructing on the boundary. It is imperative to ensure that the construction of a wall is on the correct lot. Retaining walls are used to keep sand from either falling from your site onto the neighbour's site, or alternatively keeping your neighbour's sand from falling onto your site. Generally, retaining walls are used when the fall is more than 150 millimetres when fencing is being constructed. Additional material handling is a term used to describe the additional charges tradespeople pass on to the builder when there is restriction to site access. An example is when a bobcat is unable to do a site clean and the site is cleaned manually by hand. Underground power is the power connection from Western Power's dome to your meter box. The run will vary depending on the location of the dome and the meter box. Sewer and water is the connection of the services from the mains to each dwelling. Soak wells are connected via a pipe to the downpipes and may also be located under the driveway to collect excess water from the paving. Soak wells can vary from site to site depending on the topography, soil conditions and the shire requirements for this area. Overburden from drains and stormwater is the excess sand that is left over after the holes have been dug from the drains and the stormwater. Brick paving varies from one site to the next, so it is shown as a separate item. To ensure that soak wells are designed adequately, it is imperative that the paving is well considered at the concept stage. Removal of fencing is required when building on the boundary or if existing fencing is in poor condition. Most shires will require fencing to be of a certain standard in order to give your final approvals. Concrete pumps are used by the grano workers to lay the footings and the slab. Not every job requires a concrete pump, however grano workers are requesting pumps for most jobs nowadays. For a full assessment on what general works are required for your development, call 9241 1611 or visit our website at venturaid.com.au to make an appointment to see one of our specialists.